what is that next thing that you're thinking within your own, self that may be scary? What is that next thing that you're constantly telling yourself, no need to be scared, let's just go ahead and try it?
I think it's a very tricky and a very good question. I think I do talk about innovation and how all the players need to be, side by side to encourage a startup innovation. But I myself want to be a founder or a co-founder of a tech company one day. But then again, for me, it is, for instance, there's this phrase which says, what would you do if you weren't afraid? So my fear is of failure when you're starting off your business from scratch. I think it's the fear of failure. And second thing is that, the cost of making your own business from scratch. Are you going to spend less time with your family? Are you going to be too much self-centered into yourself and into your business? So there are multiple fears that one needs to address one by one while they're taking a leap of faith. So what I would do eventually in my future is that I will always ask myself, and I want to also convey this to a larger audience, is that whenever you're taking this big step in life, you need to ask this question, what would you do if you weren't afraid? Meaning that what would you do if you weren't afraid of family expectations, or what would you do if you weren't afraid of failure? So you have to jot down all of these fears one by one and then see if those fears are real, and if they are real, what would you do about it in order to start your own business or start your own venture. And then what will that jotting down of fears will do is that you will come up with solutions from your own, and you need to figure it out that, what are the solutions that you're going to come up with that will address those failures, and that will help you to build a support system which can help you to, start that company or, start any big task that you're doing in life. So for me, it's always going to be my screensaver one-liner is that, what would you do if you weren't afraid? And you would time and time again would have to take big steps in life, but if it's worth doing, you have to go ahead and at it and kind of address your failures along the way.